We are back. We are back with another video and a fresh haircut. My barber did not fuck me up this time. It is not a low taper or a high taper. I don't know what it is. But listen, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the next series of Arcane. And if you read the title, I was right. I was right. I was right. I mean, it was all there. I mean, it was in front of your face the entire time. The next series has to be Noxus. Now, I don't have the definitive answer, but like it's probably going to be Noxus. The next series is it's going to be Noxus. Why I say that? Because after Arcane, they released a League of Legends dev blog. Now, if for those of you that don't play League, it's just like things that are up and coming, like new seasons, new. It's just things that are going to be up and coming in a newest patch, which is going to be released this December or maybe the beginning of January. I'm not too sure about that, but during the dev blog or whatever, they showed us a new map, and I do want to talk about that in a little bit. But first, we have a few things to talk about today. Now, of course, you guys heard what I just said. Gonna be talking about Noxus, and I was right. I'm gonna show you why I was right, and I'm gonna be talking about something a little bit weird, I mean, not weird, but like something that just like confused me, and just like I don't know. It's just like it's nothing evident. It's nothing evident, but it's just me like talking. It's just I got no point to prove. It's just like I just want to present this information to you guys, and I want to know what you think about it. Cause to me, it's kind of not weird, but like odd, if you will. But before we get any of that, I have a few comments I do want to point out to you guys that definitely got my head scratching. Let's go. Boom. Exhibit A, or actually, I want to put myself down here so you guys can see. Now, let me point out baby Jesus with the pug emoji. Big man says Jinx is going Iona with Jen to the Piano Man. That doesn't matter. Very funny. I hope she is. But this part that gets me. Also, the contrails of Zemplin are reminiscent of Jinx's hair. Also, on the same note scene as they put notes into the bowl, who's that Jinx looking character who puts their note in first? Now, what I said, I was like, I'm letting him cook on the blimp part, but I gotta see what he's talking about, the Jinx looking character. Now, before I go on and start ranting, I want to show you guys what he's talking about with the blimp part. All right, we are here. Now, let's see if I can see them. Oh, that's so loud. That's loud. That's loud. Let's see what if we could see what he's talking about. Are you talking about these things right here? Or is it these things back here? Let me go back just a bit. Not you, Caitlin. Get the freak out of my face. Okay. Jesus, work. Okay, so let's take a closer look, because I'm not 100% sure what he's talking about. It could be these things here. Remember of her long hair? This could be what he's talking about, but these are like paddles in the air. Or it could be these things right here, which I am not too 100% sure. Now, if it's these things, maybe I could see what you're talking about. These things, I'm not too sure, just because of this middle part. If it was just these two, then okay, I can see what you're talking about. But since this middle part is here, I could be like, I don't know. But you might be reaching, my boy. You might be reaching on this one a little bit, because unless I don't see what you're seeing and I'm seeing completely different, let me know down in the comment if I'm not seeing what you're seeing, and point it out to me a little bit closer, because right now it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. But the other thing he was talking about was the bridge scene, the powder lookalike. Now, I did see something about that before his comment about the bridge scene. I did see people talking about, oh my god, it's powder from the alternate universe. Yada yada yada. I'm like, no, because one crucial detail that you guys may or may not know. Oh, that one right there. We just saw her. One crucial detail you may or may not know about powder in the alternate universe is that she is Caucasian. I don't know if that fact that fact went over your head, but Powder is Caucasian white. She is white as snow. And this character here, I'm presuming is this one. Yeah, that's black. Yeah, she's black. Yeah, it's just she's black. I don't know how we could. I literally saw a comment. I couldn't find it. I tried finding it, but I saw a comment on Twitter like, "Guys, she's just wearing gloves, or she's just wearing a sleeve. You could see the white under the gloves." Nah. She's nah. I don't think that's gloves, my friend. I don't think that's gloves. That is African American. That is black. You could literally see her nails. That's yeah, man. That's she's clearly black. So it's not powder from the alternate universe. Although I wish. Now imagine if she was white, then I'll be raving. If this girl right here was white, I'll be raving. Now I can understand why people say, "Oh my God, it's powder," because of the streak and the hairstyle. It's like the alternate powder. But this one's a black guy, so I don't think it's powder. But I could see where you guys are coming from. So let's go back to it. The blend part I couldn't see, and the Jinx character. I'm sorry to say, it ain't her. It ain't her. Although we wish it was, but it ain't her. Now, my friend Fileto over here, he got something to say. He got something to prove. Powder is written on a paper. The first letter is a D and then ER are there in cursive. Now this one, if this is true, this could disprove everything I've been going about. So let's take a closer look to my boy Echo and that paper. This very same paper right here. Now, I could possibly see what you're saying with the ER. Maybe the ER. I could possibly see that. But the DER, I don't think that's a D. Let me try to look at it this way. No. But you know what this does remind me of? Of an I. Because a cursive I looks somewhat similar. Not really, though. Like, somewhat similar to, like, this one. Not really, though. The only reason why I say looks somewhat similar because it's like and it looks like a little bit like a fishhook. A little bit like a fishhook. So maybe this could be an eye. I don't know. And another comment on my video was giving constructive feedback, which I appreciate. So that's why I'm trying to make this more video of clear, concise, where if I'm just yapping or I got something to say. So I appreciate Skylane Man 347. Appreciate your criticism. Did take that into account. But she also said that we can't see the writing. It's just like scribble. I also don't think you can see the writing. It's just Arcane's iconic texture to give otherwise flat objects. Maybe you're right. But nah. Listen. I see what you're saying. Oh, it looks like just scribbles, so it's probably just that scribbles. But what if it's not just scribbles and maybe it actually does say something? Because we now know that they have their own language, or they have their own. Yeah, they have their own language. Although we do hear them in English, I have to assume in reality they have their own language and their own lexicon or writing style. So this can possibly be the way they actually do right, and this could mean something. You never know. Maybe later down the line, somebody could like decipher words from like scribbles and whatever, and like match them up to English words. So maybe later on we could actually know what this says. But it could be what she said. It could be just scribbles. But I like to think it actually does say something, and later down the line we will see what it says. Hopefully, or it's probably just scribbles. But let's go back to what my friend Faledo said. The ER. Oh, I'm sorry. That's later. ER. Where definitely go there. The ER. ER maybe. ER. Maybe ER. If it does end with an ER, not only does powder end with ER, but Heimerdinger ends in ER. Heimerdinger ends with an ER. Like, listen. Hey, I didn't make the rules. I just let it. It is what it is. Heimerdinger ends with the ER. Powder ends with the ER. Also, Heimerdinger does have a D in it. I'm just saying, my friend. I'm just saying. It could be either. Now, what did I say? Yeah, I had to look more closely into what you're saying. Honestly, I couldn't see what he was saying. Maybe the ER. I saw that a little bit. This could be an R, long ass R, but it's like the other girl said. It might just be scribble. So we just gotta hope it says Heimerdinger on there low key because it says powder GG. Not really. Powder could have just like died and just not told Echo. That could have been the whole thing. But yeah, that's it for the comment section, and I want to move on to. I was right. It's Noxus. The next series is Noxus. How do I know this? Not only is it because of the evidence I provide you, the Raven and Mel. She's probably going to be a huge part in the spin-off story or the new series. But the conclusive evidence and the conclusive proof that I have is the dev blog that they released. That I'm going to show you right now. Right here. This is the dev blog. Actually, I'm going to move my camera back up to the corner. But the dev blog they released literally this morning? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I thought it was literally this morning. What the hell? Now, this morning, I guess. Yeah, 2 days ago, this blog was released, and they were talking about seasons. Now, seasons are going to have a theme attached to them. And the first theme they're going to do... What first theme are you guys going to do?
So, for our first ever season, we are headed to the land of strength and domination.
Where's that?
Noxus.
Yeah, Noxus. I mean, is it a coincidence? Nah, man, nah. There's no coincidence around here. No, sir. There's no coincidence. It's Noxus. We already know it's going to be Noxus. Now, yeah, I could just sit here and say, like, I'm right, you're wrong, whatever. Even though nobody disagreed with me. So... that doesn't matter. It's going to be Noxus. But before I move on to that little theory or that little thing that bothered me, I wanna be delusional a little bit. I'm being a little delusional. I'm reaching a little far. Like at the end of my finger, that's where I'm reaching. I'm reaching far. And I'm about to say something delusional that's probably wrong, and I'm probably being delusional. I think I know the next characters are going to be in the new series. Now, of course, one of them is going to be Mel. Of course, I mean, she's literally riding off back to Noxus. But in this dev blog, they showed a lot of Noxian characters. They also showed a lot of Demacian characters and a lot of Ionian characters. Now, Ionia and Demacia are the whole separate thing, a whole separate video I might make. I don't know, but I want to focus on the Demacian characters. Now, I was expecting to see a lot of Darius and a lot of Swain, because those, when you think of Noxus, you think of those two characters, Swain and Darius. But I saw a lot of other characters that leads me to believe they might be in the next series. I hope I'm kind of right. Now, I went through this entire video and I counted how many champions appeared. Yeah, basically how many champions appeared. And I made a list. Yeah, I made a list. All right, so now you could correct me if I'm wrong. You could watch the video yourself and be like, actually, Big Surge, this is that. But from what I found, they showed Briar 4 times, Cassiopeia 4 times, Samira 3 times, Sion twice, Darius twice, and the girl with the horse 2 or 3 times. I don't really know. But there's a lot of Noxian chat. Oh, and Mbessa. They showed Mbessa like once or twice, actually. There's a lot of Noxian characters. How many to be exact? Apparently, there's 18 champions from Noxus. And to only show... Actually, no, they did show LeBlanc. They showed Katarina once, LeBlanc once or twice, Draven once. Okay. Actually, they did show everybody. Wait, Smolder's from Noxus? The hell? Okay. Either they showed everybody that's involved with Noxus at least once. At least once. So, but to show Briar 4 times and Cassiopeia 4 times kind of gives me a little head scratcher. Why not Darius? Darius is a more involved character. Why not Draven? Maybe instead of like a sisterly story, we could do a brotherly story between Darius and Draven because they're both brothers, if you guys didn't know. But why Darius? But why Briar and Cassiopeia the most? Why not Darius? Why not Swain? Hell, fucking why not Sion? Or, oh, that's her name, Rel, the girl with the horses. Or Vladimir. I know, but Vladimir has a huge role, especially involving with Briar. Technically, Vlad is Briar's dad, even though not really, but voice lines or whatever. But why not show more of LeBlanc? You know, she was an Arcane with that little red shit. But like Briar and Cassiopeia kind of got me a little excited, not gonna lie. Because if you guys don't know, I do main Briar in the jungle, so I do have a bias. But I would love to see Briar in the new series. Oh my days, I would be so happy. Please, Riot, make Briar a main character, please, Riot. But that's just me reaching. This is probably just a whole nothing burger, and I'm just talking out of my ass. But I would love to see Briar. I would just love to see Briar in the new series. I'm a Briar fan and a main. But that's it for the Noxus segment. And the next segment is something that picked up my interest on Twitter not too long ago. I was, the usual scrolling on Twitter looking at the Arcane side, and I came across this post right here. Joy Arcane Season 2 spoilers. Joy got jinxed. At Joy got jinxed. But this girl has to say, so you're telling me Echo did tell Jinx about... Yeah, this is where I also learned about the cut content they did. The cut content they did. Which is insane to me. I don't know why they would do that. I would pay for them to release that. I would give them a bank account. I would be like, here, go ahead and release that hour-long cut content. Because it's unacceptable. It is unacceptable that you cut a whole hour just because it was too long. Nah. That shit ain't going to fly. Hey, I don't fuck with that, right? I don't fuck with that. So go ahead and you're going to release that, right now, actually. Go ahead and release that for me. And, yeah, we'll be good. But after I learned that, I began to read. And I read this one right here. This one that just kind of, what you say, irk me, if you will. Now, this guy says that she is convinced Jinx and Echo had something romantic between them after Echo saves Jinx and Echo tells Jinx about everything that he went through. Now, why does that bug me? Jinx she's not crazy. She has mental issues, but she also is a normal girl. And for me to lead to believe that if I was in Jinx's shoes and I hear Echo tell me about this alternate reality where they're dating, whatever, I don't think if I was Jinx, I would immediately be like, I'm in love with you now. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Jinx would develop feelings just because she gained the knowledge of an alternate universe they were together. I don't think she would develop feelings, or I don't think anything romantic could happen. Now, I could be wrong. Now, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm the girl expert. I know how girls think. Nah, that's definitely not. The, nah, I'm not the girl expert. So I could be wrong, and you guys would be like, Big Surge, you're wrong. Here's why. So if you guys do let me know in the comments if I'm totally in the wrong and I'm delusional. But I don't think Jinx and Echo would share a romantic moment. They would definitely bond because this does make sense. Distinct X on Echo's whole body, boom, right there, and the symbol on right there. Now, the third one. The third one is like Jinx only brings special people to her lair. She could have. I don't know if she could have showed Echo her lair a long time ago, but she sure as shit didn't show Echo his lair in adulthood. No way Jinx would have done that. Oh no! I just realized. No way, Jinx or Powder did not show Echo her lair. The only reason why he knew where it was because in the alternate universe, Powder showed Echo her lair. So I mean, so naturally Echo knows where the lair is at. So it is not like Jinx brought Echo over here in alternate universe, yeah, but not in this one. Not in this one. I mean, to be honest, Echo just kind of showed up, and then Powder just blew herself up, or Jinx blew herself up. But I don't. The third one, not showed. Echo just knew, and yeah, Echo clearly helped redecorate and take off with it. That's a fact. But I don't think it was anything romantical. I think it was more of a bonding moment of like friends reconnecting. I think that's what it is. I think it's just like friends reconnecting. Yeah, like this comment right here. How about between Echo's hoverboard? I did not know that is actually. It could be. Oh, this thing. Oh, this thing right here. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I would love to see that. I would love to see them bonding over that. Yeah, making it. I would definitely love to see that. Hold on a minute here. I just started reading this, and I think it's worth continuing their story forward. What do you mean by that, Christian Link? About Time Bomb? What do you mean about that? Starts at 14. I didn't rewrite anything. What do you... Well. What do you mean about... And I think that's worth continuing with their story forward. What do you mean by that? Oh shit. What do you mean by that? Did I just show you guys more evidence to suggest Jinx is alive without even me trying to show you more evidence that Jinx is alive? I'm just saying this shit writes itself. I did not know. I did not know Big Bro says this. Now, granted, I didn't watch the whole hour-long video of Necrit, is that his name? Talk with the producer of Arcane. I did not know about this, but hey, this is there if you guys want to read it. I'm just saying. It's not rewritten. It's what he says, word for word, bar for bar, letter for letter. Hey, I'm just saying it is what it is. But back to what I was saying. I think it was a bonding moment, not a romantical moment. But if you guys do disagree on what I'm saying about anything in this video, please let me know. Please let me know down in the comments and be like, Big Surge, you're dumb. Here's why. And let me know down in the comments. I definitely do and will read them. Constructive criticism or a wild theory. Now, although this guy's theory was debunked, I would say, because she was black, and I don't know about the contrails of the Zeppelin. I'm not too sure about that. Let me know what you were talking about, big bro. I'll sure we'll also look into it if you do. The powder on the cursive, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just probably scribbles. And them having a romantic, intimate moment, probably not, low key. I mean, it would. I want to say. I don't want to say weird, but like, oh, we're in a relationship in another universe. I'm gonna develop feelings for you now. Now, did she have feelings when they were younger? I don't know. In any promotion or any video, I don't see anything to suggest that. Definitely in Arcane season 1, I didn't see anything to suggest that. I mean, we know Echo had a crush on Powder when they were young. I don't know about Powder sharing the same sentiment. Maybe in the alternate universe she gained feelings when they grew up, but when they were little, I'm not too sure. But it was probably just a bonding moment, not romantical. And I would still love to see that. And if it was romantical, I am not going to be mad at that. Ooh, I'm not going to be mad at that. I'm going to be ecstatic. I'm actually going to be ecstatic for that. I just love that seeing an episode 7. But I yapped too long. And that's it for today's video. Let's go through the things we talked about. Comments, very nice. I was right about Noxus, of course I am. Like, and I was reaching about the characters. I really hope it's Bright. I really hope Bright's in it though. I really hope Bright's in it. And this theory, I don't want to call it a theory, but like I'm gonna call it a theory because I mean you don't know it. You don't know if they had an intimate or romantical share something romantic between them off screen. We don't know about that. I think it's just mine, but that's it. I'm just reiterating myself. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys already know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Comment if I'm Delulu or I am cooking something. Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.